The Swiss man is Frederic Thiebaud, who Shania married in Puerto Rico on New Year's Day in 2011. 3 years earlier, Shania separated from her husband of 14 years, her producer Robert Mutt Lange, after he allegedly had an affair with Shania's best friend, and Frederic Thiebaud's wife, Shania Twain. Shania and Mutt divorced in 2010. "You let me go, you had to have her, you told me slow, I died faster," Shania sings on I'm Alright from the new album, Now, her first studio album in 15 years. "I still can't believe he'd leave me to love her," she sings on For Me. The mournful song Who's Gonna Be Your Girl? She explains, is about not being loved back. And having to come to terms with the one you love the most, loving someone else. "We leaned on one another through the ups and downs, taking turns holding each other. We've become closer and stronger through it all," Twain wrote on her website in 2009 of Frederic. And having gone through the suffering of his family, Frederic and Marianne have a teenage daughter, Johanna, splitting apart at the same time and under the same extreme circumstances. "He understands me better than anyone." Shania Twain, 37, was Mutt and Shania's longtime personal assistant. She managed their 46-room chateau in La Tour de Pels in Switzerland. A friend of Twain's in Switzerland told People magazine in 2008, "It's a multiple betrayal because it involves all the people around her, the people she is closest to. She is in absolute, total shock." Twain moved to Switzerland without knowing much about the community. She didn't know many people at all. And then Marianne became her employee. They were a similar age and shared similar interests. "They were very good friends," said the source, "so close that Shania would often do Marianne's makeup if they went to a social event together." Worth an estimated $700 million, being the top-selling female country singer of all time with over 60 million albums sold, didn't lessen Shania's grief. "I was ready to die," she wrote in her 2010 memoir, "from this moment on. I was disgusted that another woman's lust for a lifestyle upgrade was worth the devastation of my family." Shania even revealed in the book that she wrote a letter to Marianne. It read, "Heartbreakingly, I am so low, so broken-hearted I can't take it anymore. I wish you love and happiness, but I am dying, and I can't take it anymore. This is killing me. Have mercy. I loved him so much, and I can't cope anymore. I don't want life or love anymore. I just want peace." Shania's first husband's betrayal also had a physical effect. There was the heartbreak of discovering her husband's affair the day after he asked for a divorce. Then the singer literally lost her voice. The nerves connected to her vocal cord seized up when she contacted dysphonia as a consequence of Lyme disease during that dreadful period of her life. Did she lose her voice from the stress of the divorce from Lange? No. I want to correct that. I lost my voice from Lyme disease. The stress of the divorce added to the dysphonia, which is a tension around the larynx. The divorce is part of it, but it wasn't the root of it, says Shania, who with her new album has, in more ways than the obvious, found her voice again. "I never thought I would sing again," 52-year-old Shania says. "I never thought I would ever record again." What added to her anxiety levels was that acclaimed producer Mutt, his CV includes Def Leppard, AC/DC, and Celine Dion, also gave Shania the sound that made her mega-selling albums, The Woman in Me from 1995, Come On Over from 1997, and Up from 2002, such colossal hits internationally. Clearly, he wouldn't be producing Shania's new album now. Right parenthesis. "There were 3 albums in 15 years of our collaboration," she says. So the fear was acute of not knowing where to begin after all that time, and knowing that the expectations would be high, because Mutt is a genius. "There were a lot of moments when I was just too afraid to tackle it, thinking that it was too stressful and I didn't need the stress. Maybe I should just leave it where it was." Shania went through a lot of soul-searching. In that process, she found, she says, courage and took the leap of faith in myself. "I took the risk because I decided it would be worth the risk. Shania Twain was born with a very rusty spoon in her mouth in Windsor, Canada. Her childhood was lived not on but below the poverty line. The perpetual undertow of financial instability took its toll in other ways, as it usually does, compromising my parents' love for each other at times and no doubt feeding my mother's recurrent bouts of depression, wrote Shania in her 2010 autobiography. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe.